Hi, my name is Matt. I'm a car AV editor here at Crutchfield, and I want to talk to you today about Rockford Fosgate's Prime line of amplifiers. Now, this is their mid-tier line between their Punch series and their Power series, and they're all solidly built, they look really cool, and they are fantastic performers. One of the things that we like about them is that they all have fairly high power ratings. The multi-channel amps all start at about 50 watts per channel, with one of the four channels giving 75 watts per channel. The mono amps start at 250 watts per channel and go all the way up to 1200 watts per channel, which is a lot. And the 5-channel amp is 50 watts per channel plus 350 watts for the subwoofer. All of these amps are also Class D amplifiers, which means they are very efficient so they don't draw a ton of current from the battery, but still deliver a lot of good high output. And the power they deliver is really clean, so you're going to get a good, nice signal flowing to your speakers for excellent, excellent sound. All of these amps are also at least 2 ohm stable, which means you can run 2 ohm speakers or subwoofers off of any of them. And the largest mono amplifier actually is stable down to 1 ohm, which is how it delivers 1200 watts into a sub or pair of subs that you've wired to get a 1 ohm impedance, which again is really cool. It gives you a lot of flexibility in how you build your system. Each of these amps has very excellent tone controls. All the multi-channel amps have high-pass and low-pass filters, and the mono amps plus the subwoofer channel on the 5-channel have not only low-pass filters, but a subsonic filter. Now, the subsonic filter is useful for filtering out frequencies being delivered to your sub that you can't necessarily hear, but your subwoofer still tries to replicate, so it wastes a lot of energy and isn't as efficient as it could be. Subsonic filters are also great if you have a ported subwoofer box, because each port has its own tuning frequencies, somewhere around the 30 dB range, and the subsonic filter helps dial that in so you don't get a ton of really loose and not terribly musical resonance. So if you have a ported sub, a subsonic filter is an absolute must for getting your subwoofer to sound exactly the way you want it to. Each of these amps also features speaker level inputs in addition to their preamp level inputs, so they're excellent if you're going to add them to a factory stereo that either you can't replace or you don't want to replace. But you can still get better power and ultimately better sound out of your system with them. Now, the mono and 5-channel amps also come with remote bass level knobs, which is fantastic for making quick adjustments to the bass output on the fly. We've all had the experience of listening to different kinds of music in the car, and one song has bass that's too loud and one song has bass that's not quite loud enough. Well, you can make those adjustments right from the driver's seat without having to get out and adjust things in the trunk or wherever your amp is mounted. So it's a great feature to have, and really nice that they include it. Now, the feature I love most with these amplifiers is called the Rockford Fosgate C.L.E.A.N system. Now, C.L.E.A.N is an acronym that stands for Calibrated Level Eliminates Audible Noise. And it's a system designed to help you set the gains. Now, in my experience, setting the gain is one of the more tedious parts of an amplifier installation. Setting the gain means matching the amplifier's input sensitivity to the receiver's output level, so that the amp is getting exactly the right amount of signal to deliver clean sound with the least amount of distortion possible. With the C.L.E.A.N system, when you're setting your gains, as you turn the dial up to allow more signal in, when you've gone too far, a little red light will light up. When you see that light light up, you back the gain back down until the light goes out. That way you know you've set your gain exactly right, so you're getting the best quality signal you possibly can. And in the end, these Prime amplifiers are just flat out great. They're powerful, they're versatile, and they fit most budgets, so you're getting a lot of wattage for the dollar that you're spending. So if you need a hand finding the amplifier that's right for your vehicle and your system, please give us a call or chat with us online. Thank you for watching.